Morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Sunday, the 1st of October. So taking a look at the chart, these fronts that were potentially going to be over the top of us today appear to be up to the northwest of us. Although it would be more favourable if they were actually to the south of us, because we're sort of in this very damp, fairly warm air mass. This is the midday chart, and if we go to midnight tonight, it does show that cold front. I mean, it looks like it's maybe over the top of us, if not sort of passing through, but I think it's quite a weak feature, and you can see it sort of waving down here as well, so unlikely to be doing particularly much. Going ahead to tomorrow, it's sort of lingering over the top of us still. If that warm front is over the top of us, then it could ruin it, but otherwise, if it does miss us, we could have quite a nice day. So tomorrow, much like today, very much at the mercy of exactly where that ends up. Further ahead into the week, getting a bit unsettled, these isobars tightening up a little bit and the breeze probably increasing, and well, lots of activity in the Atlantic throwing lots our way. Winds today, fairly brisk, 20 to 25 knots at flying height and pretty much down runway 23. And the sat pic showing a pretty cloudy outlook over the majority of the country. Maybe quite nice up sort of North England, looks like it's got some wave up there. But for now, pretty cloudy down where we are. Rainfall is showing sort of that front up to our northwest. And if we look at the forecast, it does show it sort of moving around very, very slowly towards us, but actually really dissipating by the looks of it. So wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of drizzle today, because it's a pretty damp, humid air mass. But nothing significant by the looks of it. Public forecast is showing fairly thick cloud this morning and then sunny intervals into the afternoon. Top temperature of 20 degrees. That southwesterly wind fairly brisk, more so this morning. And you see here the humidity up above 90%, which is suggesting potentially low cloud. So it might be the case that we're limited by the cloud until about 11, 12 o'clock, where it dries out a little bit. GFS is showing 20 degrees at 1 p.m. today, with dew point set at 17, so quite close together there. Again, meaning that cloud might be a bit low. And that's the current view outside. That southwesterly wind and fairly gloomy looking with that cloud. Probably not above 1,000 feet. Currently 17 degrees at Lasham with a dew point of 15. And farmers' latest observation was a few clouds at 1,400, which is 1,200 above Lasham. Their forecasts, they're showing clouds a little bit higher, up at 2,000 feet. Odium, I haven't got a forecast, but they've got cloud base here showing broken at 900 feet, which is about 700 feet at Lasham. So they're a little bit closer to us, so that may be a bit close to what we have here. Okay, top meteo. Unsurprisingly, no potential flight distance for today. If we look at thermals, maybe mid-afternoon, 2 p.m., it's showing some around more to the east of us, maybe producing cumulus to about 2,000 feet. I think you'd be quite lucky to get much soaring out of today. More importantly, if we look at weather, let's go for 11 a.m. Lasham in this area here, it's showing fog probable and sub 2,000, potentially sub 1,000 feet cloud possible. Going ahead into the afternoon, it's actually fairly pessimistic. It's showing that continuing. I do think it's going to clear up by midday at the latest, to be honest. NOTAMs, nothing to affect. If you're going power flying out to the west, these overnight NOTAMs are still here from 7 p.m. onwards. Okay, operationally, when we do go flying, it's going to be on 2-3. Launch point in the standard position, and cables hopefully running down the full length of the runway, depending on the exact position of the wind. Aerotone from the grass on the other side of the runway as normal. We do have one movement today. It's an A320neo departing at 1400 local. And just another thing, we don't have any evening groups at the moment, so anyone with a PM slot or an AM slot that hasn't got a corresponding PM slot, then put your glider in the hangar when you're finished with it, unless somebody else wants it. Okay, I suggest people go out, get the gliders ready. I'll take the launch points out and we'll take a look at the weather. Might come back in for a cup of tea while we wait for it to clear up a little bit. I'll see you out there. Bye for now.